Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. This is going to be my giant found ZZ plant propagation video. I am not a ZZ plant professional. I only have 2 ZZ plants and I bought both plants when they were already grown. So I'm doing this more as an experiment because this is a plant that I found while I was outside. And I decided I wanted to save it and I wanted to propagate it. I'm going to do 2 types of propagation. I'm going to do some stem cuttings and then, or petiole. I think this is technically a petiole, and then some leaf propagation. So if you are new here, welcome to another plant journey video with me. And if you're returning, welcome back. Thank you so much. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe for more updates, because I will be updating you guys on how the propagation process is going with this guy. So I don't really have so much space on my table right now, but I am going to I'm going to try to show as much as I can, I guess is what I'm also trying to say. So I do have some scissors. I am going to grab some alcohol to sanitize the scissors, and I'm also gonna put my hair back a little bit because it's getting hot. It's a hot day here in New York City. Woo! And I am putting mine, I'm gonna put the leaf cuttings. Here's my propagation vessel. Here we go, guys. I'm gonna put some of the leaf cuttings in this Tostitos jar because this is all I have. I mean, because I saw online that you don't want to submerge it, you kind of just want to place them and only the little bottom part be in the water. So I think this will be wide enough to hold a few leaves. And then I'm going to take those petiole or stem cuttings and put them in this jar. And I don't know yet. I do have some rooting hormone, and I might keep a leaf or 2 to experiment with some soil propagation and see how that goes as well. But here we go. So oh boy, I really should have brought a towel because this plant is big. So let me just borrow, this is the towel I use for my turtle care. I do have a turtle back there that is part of my classroom pet. If you don't know, I am a kindergarten teacher. And since the pandemic, our poor classroom turtle has been living in my home. She's at least a 15-year-old Eastern painted turtle. She's wonderful. She's great. I will miss her when she's gone. She is a lot of care, but I will miss her. All right, so first things first is I'm gonna sanitize my scissors. So I just have some alcohol spray here. Whoa, if I don't hurt myself first, I'm just gonna spray these guys down. And I'm gonna wipe them dry. All right, and then I think, well no, I kind of gotta do both at the same time, right? So, big boy, I don't know. Oh boy, they're like really stuck together. I was ready to say, I don't know about propagating this yellowy looking one because it doesn't look very healthy. It's really shriveled up. I don't know if I'm propagating this guy. I don't know if I want to use my resources on him. And I'm scared if it'll rot the others. But what I'm gonna do is to get my petiole cutting, not spill my drink or knock over the camera. I want to propagate these leaves, so what I think it really just doesn't matter. So I'm gonna chop here. This guy is woody. So I think I'm gonna try to, whoa, get out of the way. I'm gonna propagate this petiole, right? Okay, so that's gonna go. Hold on, let me just make a pile. And it'd be great if the plant stops covering my view. All right, and then kind of kills me because it's kind of a really beautiful ZZ, but it's very leggy, and I have two. So I figure let me do some experimentation. And if I get any babies, it'll be lovely to add this plant to my classroom next year. Me and my co-teacher really want to have a lot of plants. So here go 2 leaves so far and a petiole. And maybe I'll gift one to my mom since I already have one. So I'm not looking to keep, I think I'm trying to say, I'm not looking to keep another ZZ plant. I would just like to propagate this beauty and trade it with people in my plant group. Maybe for some string of hearts if my string of hearts ends up not making it. Here go 2 more leaf cuttings. I don't know if I'm cutting it the right way. All right. And then and gifting one to my mom. I think she would really enjoy this plant. Okay, these 2 are kind of long, so I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make another cut here. Right, because I wanna be able to put it in the water, but it not like, what a beautiful ZZ, really. I saw it, I went to go compost and help water some of the plants at my community garden. And like I said, it was just sitting there and I'm like, is this a ZZ plant? And then I was like, who would leave it out like this? But I have read that they are very, very resilient plants. And so far they have been that way in my household. They have been very resilient. But now I feel like I have a lot of propagations at home, so this will probably be my last propagation for a while. So folks, we have, I might trim these down a little bit more because they're a little long, I think. Just gonna trim it just a smidge. Oh, that got on the floor. Lots of sweeping in my house. Actually, I don't sweep. I have a Roomba, which has been one of the best things I ever spent my money on. Really, truly, truly, truly. Because now I only have to mop. I don't want to get the mopping one because I don't like the residue that like Swiffers and stuff like that leave on floors. It's really good to do traditional mopping. All right, let me see. Okay. I don't know, I should technically let these callus, right? But I don't want to. And I might save 2. So hold on, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 leaves. And maybe I'll do 2 to test out in soil. Well, I should see how they fit in the jar, and anyone who's falling over, like these smaller ones, maybe these will be for the soil. 'Cause I just don't think they'll stand up in the jar. Well, this one too. Maybe one more. One more, or should I try a bigger one so that not all of the ones I'm putting in the soil are, maybe this guy. So, and I think I'll put them in a good mix of some perlite and some cacti mix. And these guys, so we have 3 petioles, because like I'm not gonna propagate that really yellow one. So these 3. All right, so, and I'll try to make an update video about this plant in particular since I'm doing it from beginning to end. Well, even if the end is not so good, you will see it. All right, so let's do the petiole first. I have been putting all of my propagations in water that is infused with liquid dirt, and I haven't been seeing like any rotting or anything happening because of it. What I've been seeing is roots happen really freaking fast. So this is considered a plant food, and I water my plants with it every single time I water, and I swear this has been making the difference for my plant journey. Hands down. I really stopped using all my other fertilizers. This stuff is amazing. It's incredible. And it lasts forever. Like when I first bought it, I was like, oh, this is pretty pricey. But then I was like, actually, it's not for the amount of gallons that you get out of one. Sorry, this jar has something stuck on it. I'm trying to get it off. but I might not be able to. It's jelly. There's some jelly still stuck on it. All right, I might have to worry about that later. Oh boy, I did clean this out, but okay. So yeah, I'm just gonna pop these guys in just like this. Oh, you can't see it because, sorry, I only have my phone to work with, guys, and I don't have the best setup for it. So I'm just popping them in. Maybe I might take another 1 or 2 leaves off of this guy. I mean, what can I lose doing this? It wasn't my plant to begin with, and I just rescued it from the street. I'm just trying to make sure that they all really get into the water. And that they're down far enough that I won't have to like keep watching it all the time. So this is some liquid dirt water. I'm just gonna add it in there. I'm gonna make sure that the petiole is submerged, but that the leaves are not touching. That's what I hear is also key to not having it rot. And maybe I really should have let these callus, but I didn't want to. So they're just hanging out in there. And I'm gonna try to keep them close-ish to the window. I mean, it's really warm, so it should be nice and toasty for it. Should get some nice light. This room doesn't have an AC, so I don't have to worry about that. Now let's get our leaves in here. You know what? And those other 2 that I just chomped off, can those go for the soil? Well, let's see how... Oh boy, this is gonna be trickier because they just kind of need to stand up, but I don't want any of them falling. I don't want any of them falling over from what I've seen. Like, you just want it, and I don't have another jar. So this is also problematic. I don't want any of them flopped. See, one of them just flopped down. Uh-oh. We might need to get another vessel. This might not work. I'm a little scared. All right, I might have to pause and find something else to put them in. Or should I just do these in soil? That's a lot for soil. All right, this jar, I thought it would be good, but maybe I need to put it in a cup. All right, let me pause and get a cup. All right, I'm back with a cup. Hopefully this will be a little bit better. I didn't try it out before hitting record again. I just got this old cup from my kitchen. Hopefully they'll stand up. Ooh, they do stand up a lot better in here. So like nobody's flopping all the way down. That's what I didn't want. I didn't want anyone to be flopped all the way down in the water, and that was happening in the other jar. So what I'm trying to do now is just kind of like, but it's not really working. Well, you're flopping all the way down. Oh no. Guys, I don't know if this is really gonna work out. Well, I know that at least it's not gonna be filled up all the way. Maybe I have too many in here. I'm trying to face them so that maybe like that. All right, and then what I'm gonna, maybe I should have put the water in first. So I just want to have a tiny layer. Oh, I wet the leaf. A tiny layer of water. Oh, I put too much. Way. A tiny bit. I pour a ton. That's totally me, guys. Okay. Oh, now they all flopped over. But not completely over. So I don't know if you guys can see that, but I just tried to get, I tried my best to get as much as just the tip in there as I could. I might pour it a little bit more actually. This will need me to keep an eye on it so that it doesn't completely dry out. All right, I think that's better. What do you guys think? Comment down below. All right. So those are ready to go. I'll update, I guess, in about a month or so, or when I see something really exciting happening, because I get really excited fast. And off camera, I will put these 3 in some soil. I'm gonna put some rooting hormone on these, and I'm gonna pop them in soil. And I know these will be a little bit harder to keep an update on until I see a shoot come out, because I really don't want to disturb them too much when they're trying to grow their thing. Or maybe I'll just remember not to bug them for like a month or so and kind of just let them do their plant thing. That's it though. Thank you guys for joining me. I'll keep you guys updated on my ZZ plant. Thanks for hanging out. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.